Guys, what's up? Tony from the Outsider channel here with you once again. Moving on to today's ride, we're gonna start things off kind of where we ended things in the last video. I had a pretty fun session at that little jump park before the crash. I wanna show you a little bit of that. It wasn't just like go in there and then boom, I'm down for the count immediately. And then after that, we're gonna have new bar day, because apparently that's a thing now on the channel. From there, I've got a special little ending for you guys, just like last week. So make sure to stick around for the whole thing. Let's get to the ride. Wait, let's get back to the ride. One more thing. Forgot to give Brian a shout out last week on the channel because he's the one that opened my eyes up to a lot of these spots. Let's get to it. The loop. What do you say we do a little riding? Let's give this guy a shot. Super smooth, super fun. Round two. Woo-hoo-hoo. Almost a little short on that. Had to pump it out. That's the thing about when they're not tabletops, you have to make it over that. No deck checking. Testing my boundaries here, but I'm gonna try to put these two jumps into the third one, which means I'm gonna have to zigzag out and pedal maybe 2 cranks to get speed for that last one. That second one is a little tough, I think. I didn't realize I have to take an extra crank when I land, or almost go to flat in the first one. It's kind of hard to figure out. It's right after it. I gotta really focus on scrubbing the first one.
Okay, did you catch that?
I gotta really focus on scrubbing the first one.
That little tidbit is important, and it's going to affect the next portion of my life immediately following.
I gotta really focus on scrubbing the first one so I don't just land too far, lose speed. Hit the second one, then crank, get lined up. See if my strategy works here. Toes hurt. Thinking too much about scrubbing that thing. Front wheeled it. Hit my head. Well, my toes are already black. That's not a good sign. And there we have it, folks. I thought I heard something snap. All right, you guys, the dust has settled. Broken bars. Both my wrists are pretty banged up. I'm just like a mess right now from top to bottom. Ooh, that wrist is hurting. Hit my head. Good thing I had helmet on. Bars are broken. That's fixable. God, it sucks. It was such a high, right down to a low. That's how it goes though. Pushing the boundaries, that's the risk you take, right? That's all part of it. I'm not even mad. Hopefully I can get back on the bike soon, but whew, by the second this thing is starting to throb more. Not to mention my toes purple. What a friggin' mess. Completely forgot I have to get home. Man, this sucks. Looking for a positive in this situation. I don't know. I guess the positive is I'm riding away from it. Live to ride another day. I don't know when that day will be, but it does exist. Let's see if I can shift. Oh yeah, look, it works. It shifts.
I just got the call from the Path Bike Shop. The bike is ready. Sounds like no other damage was done except for the handlebar, which is kind of a lot of damage in the first place. But hey, this is where we are. There he is. Hey, Pip. Good boy, doing their morning stretches. Pip, what do you think? You ready? You wanna go? That's a good boy. I'm at the Path Bike Shop, and this is Mike.
Hi.
And he kind of sold me on the one-up bar, so who better person to talk a little bit about it than Mike?
Several of us at the Path, including our owner, have started using the one-up bar. It's got some unique shaping, and it allows the bar to be a little more compliant under impacts. We feel that it's a pretty noticeable difference. Once you try it out, I think you'll probably not want to go back.
Yeah, I was really sold on the one-up flex bar pretty much straight away. I like the overall concept of it. I like that 1UP is trying something new. It's strong, lightweight, and it minimizes arm pump, it minimizes the vibration, and it maximizes the steering response. That's the whole idea behind this thing. It's fairly new. I'm going to talk about this more in the future after I get some rides in on it. And don't be freaked out by the word flex. It's not like you feel this bar flexing underneath you. It's made to be so subtle you don't feel it, but you're going to feel it at the end of the ride and not feel so fatigued in your upper body.
Okay, as for the injury update, yeah, I did bang my head. That's healed up pretty nicely now. I immediately had a purple dead toe is what I'm calling it. The toenail's dead and it's just gross. Yeah, sorry for showing you that. Just basically my whole body was sore. It kind of felt like a car crash. My hands are swollen. They're still super tender. The palms of my hands were just killing me immediately after that. Both my hands hit the ground first and it basically just full Superman. That's why my knees are bloody, my toes dead, and I took one to the dome piece. Don't know when I'm gonna ride the bike specifically right now. I want to say like a week or two. I ended it on such a crappy note. I just need to go and get a reimbursement of confidence. As soon as I'm ready to go, I'm gonna bring you guys along. No, wait. Screw it, we do it now. The palms are still a little swollen and bruised, but here's the thing. The backhand of my both hands isn't even touching, so I've got no pain in my hands. A battered ego is what I really have right now. That dead toe, obviously. The interesting part about this redemption ride is that there's about an hour of anticipation before I get there, but I'm looking at it as a good way to warm back up after a week. Letting that crash eat away at my brain for the last week, especially editing that last video. Had to watch that friggin' thing over and over and over. It's ingrained in my head. I want it out. So today is all about punching that crash straight in the gillet. Fun fact, one of MC Hammer's least known hit singles was called Dancing on Yo Gillet. It was a follow-up to his acclaimed Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em. This one was volume 2. Okay, Hammer, let's finally hurt him. And from here on out, I'm gonna shut the hell up. Bring you along for some confidence boosters along the way. Here we go.
Not stand, you know, this aggression will not stand, man.
So I'm going too far.
Instead of going all the way up where you're going, cut it like halfway.
Redemption on redemption. You all right, dude? I was going way too fast. I was just like landing down here in the middle. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Have a good one. Thanks for digging. All right, redemption accomplished. Confidence is growing. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but that's a good start. So let's finish off this ride the way I intended it to do last week. We're at the end of it, but some of the more fun stuff is right here at the end anyway. So onward and upward. Drop it in. Always landing flat in that thing. This last section, you'll see at the end, they built up the jump a little bit, so it looks a little scary because it's blind and pointing up. And that's all she wrote, guys. Thanks for all your comments last week. It means a lot to me that you guys care so much. We punched that crash right in the gillet. Love you guys.